prayers. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarini Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Śrī Caitanya Ishwaram Akama Sarvakamo Vamokshakamo Daridi Tivrena Bhakti Yogena Yajate Purusham Param Om Astoma Satgamaya Tamsoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina Sarve Santu Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kasyad Dukha Bhavi. So thank you so much, dear worshipable devotees. You're all so wonderful devotees, and I'm very, very fortunate to see all of you. I see all of you are here, Mahima, Itiral, Vishti, Atharv, and everyone, Vyom, Prakriti, Sahas, Ishan, thank you. So let's get started. Raise your hand if you have learned one or more new verses. Only one? Sampada has learned? No one else has learned? Mahima has learned? Navya? I asked you to learn the 9468. Who has learned that one? Vedi has learned Sampada. Some of you. Okay, Vedi, can you please tell?
Hare Kṛṣṇa. Sadhavo hridayam mayam sadhunam hridayam tvaham madanyat te na jananti naham tebhyo managapi.
Very good. Who knows the meaning of this verse? Anyone knows? Mishti?
Prabhuji, Krishna says in this verse that that I'm in the heart of all of my devotees, and they're in the heart of, and they're in my heart, and they don't know anyone else but me, and I don't know anyone else but them.
Very good. Thank you. Who has learned new verse from Kunti Maharani's prayer? Navya? You got nice tilak. Please tell what verse you have learned.
I just learned a new verse.
Mm-hmm.
It
From the Kunti Maharani's prayers?
yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Which one is that? How does it begin with? You need help?
Yeah, I forgot the first word.
Is it on page 1 or 2?
Page 1, page 2.
1. Page 2. Nityaṁ kalam. You know this?
Yes.
Okay. Tell. Was that the one?
A few ones after that.
Kechidaho rajam.
Yeah, that was the new one. Kechidaho rajam jatam punyashokasya kirti. Punyashokasya kirti
Yadaho.
yedaho.
Priyasya anvavaya.
Anvavanyate.
Malayasyeva.
Deva chandanam.
Good for you. Good job. I know these verses are a little difficult, but you're all trying very hard. And I'm sure with your sincere effort, Krishna will shower his full mercy. So what was the homework last time? What did you all do, Isha? What was the homework?
Our homework was we have to study what we discussed and how we have to write on how we can develop a relationship with Krishna.
Very good. So how many of you discuss with your friends or parents or anyone? Anyone besides yourself? Okay. And how many of you have written about how to develop? Okay, quite a few of you. So others are also, it's not like, I'm again reminding, and whether he's keeping track of who's doing, who's not doing. Okay, wonderful, awesome. Wonderful, raise your hand again, I'll pick 2 of you. Raise your hand again. Okay, Ishan, you go and then Avni will go. Okay. Go ahead, Ishan, speak your essay, please.
We can develop our relationship with Krishna by doing bhakti. Services such as book distribution and making prasadam and offering it can be examples of bhakti. More ways to make a relationship with Krishna is by calling out to him. You can do this by doing kirtan or chanting.
Very good. Avni? Good job, Ishan. Very nicely written. Thank you.
I can make my connection with Krishna better by waking up in the morning and chanting more. Another thing I can do is read more Krishna conscious books in my free time. And I can also do more kirtan for Krishna. This is how I can improve my connection with Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Very good. Very nice. How many of you feel connected to Krishna? How many feel connected? In what way? Type in the chat box. In what way you feel connected to Krishna? Let me see what are the responses. You feel connected to Krishna as out of fear, or out of as an enemy, as a father, as a brother, right? Could be different, right? I see Sampada's writing as a best friend. Very good. As friend, a lot of friends. As a friend who I can talk to about anything. Yeah, that's wonderful. Feel connected to Krishna out of love. A little brother, Saha says a little brother. That's nice. Ethereal also saying brother. That's nice, Ethereal. I haven't really connected with Krishna, really. Okay, that's true. That's honest. Good. I think I got a bunch of multiple responses, which is all nice, right? See, we have some connection with the Supreme Lord. Right now, is that connection more strong, or is our connection with our anyone else of this world more strong, right? For most of you will say that my connection with others is strong, correct? Because right now we may forget, sometimes we may forget chanting, sometimes we may forget reading about Krishna consciousness, etc. Sometimes we may not feed Krishna, right, by offering bhoga, but we'll feed ourselves, right? That's there, but therefore we have these limbs of bhakti, and today we'll focus on how we can strengthen our connection. Now we come to the G, K-I-N-G. What's K for in chapter 9? Naima?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. The topmost knowledge. Very good. I? What we need them?
Inconceivable relationships.
Inconceivable relationship. He is there everywhere. It's hard to conceive, especially for those who are. Next is N. What's the N for? Sampada?
Non-worship.
Yeah, those who are non-worshippers. What's the famous verse we discussed for that? Sahas?
9.30.
Yes, what's that verse? The fools can't understand me.
Mahatmanas Is it Prakriti Mashita? Or is it the 9 point Avajanti?
That's 11. Yeah, you got it right.
Avajanti Mamamuda Manushim Anuashtatim Devim
Param bhavam
Vajanato Param Dishva
mama bhuta.
Mama Bhuta Maheshwaram.
Good, good, good. Are you all practicing this every week, at least once, twice? Good, good. Sahas, Mahima, are you done with your 50 verses?
Almost, Prabhuji. I'm just reviewing like some of the meanings. I finished the verse.
Good, good. What about you, Sahas?
I've been learning the meanings with the verses, so I have like 5 verses left. I've been learning them. So I took a break from learning the verses and learned the meanings.
Okay, no worries. I think you'll reach there soon. So let's come back to chapter 9. We discussed till 25 verse. Anyone has any questions before we start for today? The verses for today? No questions? All clear, right? Let's read some verses today. Very, very important 2 verses of Bhagavad Gita, and they are like the favorites for most devotees, and everyone likes it. It's one of the first verse of Bhagavad Gita one learns. Let's read this. Ethereal, please read this.
Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhaktya bharatam ashnami prayatatmana.
Very good. Everyone knows this verse? Okay. Who can tell the translation? Who all know the translation? Lakshay?
The translation is, if Krishna is saying, if a devotee gives like devotionally gives him a fruit, flower, water, and a leaf, like a tulsi leaf, he will gladly accept it.
Very good. Water, leaf, flowers, and fruits. Right? All of you know the meaning of patram? Patram is leaf. Pushpam? Everyone knows? Okay. Patram, pushpam. Phalam? Everyone knows? Okay. And toyam? Everyone knows? Water. Let's understand the hidden meanings also of this verse. This verse has some hidden meanings. So we are discussing 9.26. Patram is a leaf. And primarily what leaf Krishna likes? What Krishna's dear most? Yes, Biraj?
His favorite leaf is tulasi leaf.
Tulasi. Can you prove it with some song or verse or prayer or something?
Yes, Prabhuji, like for example, the Tulsi Arati, all about glorification of Tulsi, and then how Lakshmi Devi is actually jealous of Vrinda Devi because she's always in the heart of Lord Krishna, Lord Vishnu.
So what's the line in the Tulsi Arati which says, Sampada?
Namo Namaha Tulasi Krishna Prayasi Namo Namaha.
Very good. Tulasi Krishna Priyasi. Priya means? What does Priya mean? Sahas?
Love.
Love. Or dearmost, right? So Tulasi Krishna Priyasi. So what's the dearmost to Krishna? Tulasi. Right? That's the meaning of the first line. How many of you know Tulasi Arati and can sing it without seeing any? Okay. How many of you, if you don't know and you want to learn, raise your hand. Don't know yet and you want to learn. Okay. So will you learn it in 2 weeks? You need any help? You need a partner to work with to help? From here in this group? Will you be able to learn? Okay. So who all will learn? Well, those who have not yet learned. Navya, Sampada, Vinita, Lakshay, right? Nourishing Arti, all of you know, right? Without saying you can narrate. Okay. So after Nourishing Arti, we do Tulasi Arti. And the best way to learn anything is, who will say it in 1 or 2 words? Yes, Vedi?
Repetition.
Repetition. And what we can do, we can actually do it, right? So rather than repeating on our desk, we can open the Tulasi Arti book or whatever, print out or whatever you have, and just do it. If your mother, father is doing it, offering a lamp, you can sing it. Ask them, I want to sing. Prabhu just told me to learn, so I will sing. Will they allow you to sing? You say, no, you can't sing. Right? They'll say, your name is Athar Singh, so you must sing. Right? Right, Athar? Sing? Will you sing Tulsi Arti? That's why there is sing in your surname, to sing Krishna's holy name. Okay? You can't sing, your sister will help you. Okay? You follow her. Okay? How will you do it? You offer lamp, she'll sing. You hear, you both will learn. Okay? You do it, Vinita? Both of you together? Awesome. So in 2 weeks' time, if you do it, you won't need the paper. Okay? Good, good, good. So we're talking about Patram. And what's the, in olden days, there was no paper. They used to write things on the leaf. So what Krishna is telling, and the verses were written on leaves. So we must read at least 1 verse. At least 1 verse we should read or try to memorize. It's kind of the hidden meaning also. Of course, we must offer Tulasi to Krishna, but we must try to learn 1 verse also, or at least read 1 verse. Pushpam means flowers. Krishna likes flowers with nice fragrance. Okay, so we must offer flowers. Raise your hand if you offer a tulasi or flower every day regularly to Krishna. Okay, most of you, almost all of you. Please try to do it. Okay, please try to do it. It will really help. We all want to develop. These are the tools. These are the devotional services to develop and strengthen our relationship. If we do little for Krishna, Krishna will do unlimited for us. In this path, there is no loss or diminution. Who can prove that with a verse? There is only success. Even little progress can save one from the greatest dangers of life. You all know that verse from 2nd chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Vinayak.
No, 2.13?
No, that's
No.
a different one. Vinita.
I think it was 2.60 or 2.59.
What's the verse you have in mind?
Vivatsatmika buddhere ke ha guru nandana bahushaka hi anantasya buddhayo vivasainam.
This verse, there is no loss or diminution in this path. That's what I'm looking for. Mahima.
2.40 Prabhuji, Neha Brittamanasosthi Pratyavayo na vidyate Swalpamapyasya Dharmasya Trayate Mahato Bhayat.
Good job. That's the one. Good try, everyone. Good try. This is good challenge, right? This is the games we should play. Isn't it? You like these? So I want all of you to learn the 50 verses at least, and it'll be more fun. Most of you are there. Most of you have got your certificates. Some will be getting soon. So it'll be Very interesting. It'll get more fun and interesting. Right? So good job. So flowers, right? We all offer flowers. Yes, Sampada. Yeah.
I have a question. What do we do with the tulsi leaves after we offer it to Krishna?
Who will answer Sampada's question? Akshay?
What was the question?
So like, I think it's the same for like if you make a garland or like offer flowers to Krishna. After like the flowers dry up or the tulsi leaves, or like after you offer the tulsi leaves and you finish like the service, I think you put it back like in the soil of the tulsi plant pot, like
Okay.
the pot where the tulsi plant, like where you grow the tulsi plant, basically.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lakshay. So in bhakti, there are certain rules and regulations, right? So in bhakti, we have to, therefore we say, okay, what's our reference? It's important to share references. Yes, Vedehi, I'd like to hear what you have to say.
I thought if you offer tulsi tea with food, and once you offer the prasadam with the tulsi tea, and then when you bring it back, you eat the tulsi tea.
Yes, that's the best thing. So we take the tulsi, because tulsi is Krishna's priyasi. So we can take it in. We try avoid chewing it. It's not good to chew it or bite it with our cannons or the front teeth. So if we can take it and take some water so it doesn't get stuck in the throat. You were offering about the leaves which we offer to in the bhoga. Was that the question? Does that help? What do we do with the flowers we offer to Krishna? Viraj?
With the flowers, from what me and my parents do, if we offer to Krishna, after like one day we offer it to demigods and other devotees, or after we offer to Krishna and the flower wilts, we put it in a bucket and then put it at the grove of our garden or tulsi.
Put your camera so I can see your full face. I just see your glasses. Thank you. So your camera, you have to tilt it so your head is full visible. So yes, so after Krishna's lotus feet, we smell those, right? That's what we have to smell, the flowers being offered to the Lord. After it's offered to the Lord, we don't taste the bhoga offered to the Lord before it's offered. Similarly, we don't smell the flowers before it's offered to the Lord. But when it's offered, we take the remnants. But yes, after some time, it will dry. And then we put in the soil. 3 options are there. We put in the soil, we put in the water, or we burn them. Okay, basically, it has to go to the natural elements. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. So it can't go in the air or the ether. So it has to go in the earth, water, or fire. Right? So basically, a holy place. Water does not mean we put it in the toilet. Earth does not mean we put it in the garbage bin. Okay, someone said it will go to earth. Special, generally in India, they do in a holy river like Ganga, etc. Or a tributary. Or we can put in the soil and cover it so we're not stepping on it, etc. Because they're sacred flowers. Okay. Yes, Mishti?
Prabhuji, so also sometimes when I do drawings of Krishna, like if I'm doing like a rough draft of the drawing and I just like sketch it out first, then I don't want to like throw it away in like a recycle or anything, because I'm drawing a picture of Krishna. Like it's still a rough draft, but then so where should I put it then?
Same, earth, water, fire.
Okay, so I can just like I can probably just burn it then.
You can burn and then put the ashes in where you put the flowers.
Okay, Prabhuji, thank you.
Yeah, or you can put in the water, but it will be too much in the water sometimes, right? Or in the earth, it may be a little too much. We have like, let's say, an old notebook sometimes, and our old, yeah. Okay, let's make a little more progress. Flowers. So from flowers, it means that we should become a flowering devotee. What does it mean? Did we discuss that before? To become a flowering devotee? No. Flowers have this special quality. They have fragrance. And first, it's in a initial stage, they're buds, right? They're tiny buds. But then they soon blossom and their fragrance grows. So all of you are budding devotees, right? You are in your early years, 10 years, 12 years, 14 years, 8 years, etc. And you are nicely flowering. Flowering means your devotional qualities are increasing or should increase, right? With time, with spiritual progress, our spiritual qualities should increase. The spiritual qualities represent the fragrance, isn't it? And how will it increase? The more sincerely we do, the more the qualities will increase. If we stop taking good association, if we stop coming to Bhagavad Gita classes, if we start watching more cartoons and waste movies and stuff, guess what? Our fragrance will go up or down? It will go down. If we provide the good soil for good flowers to grow, it needs good soil, right? It needs regular watering, right? You agree with that? That soil is the soil of humility. Humility, gratitude. The more we practice, and the watering is the reading, hearing, chanting, association. It needs both, and it needs sunlight. The blessings of senior devotees, Guru, Prabhupada. So if we are in the right environment, we will grow. But the same bud, the soil is bad, no watering, no put in the dark room, will it grow? Even the bud will die. You all agree with that? So we must become a flowering devotee. Krishna will be happy. Do you think Krishna will be happy to see us flower? Absolutely. All of you are so nice flowers, so beautiful devotees, so fragrant, so brilliance on your faces, so much brilliance. Krishna will be very happy to see you all blossom more and more. Patram pushpam phalam. Phalam, what does phalam mean? Fruits. Type in your favorite fruit. Let me see. What's your favorite fruit? Type in the chat box. Let me see. Apple, orange, blueberry, watermelon, mango, banana, mango, banana. All of them. What's your favorite? Favorite means one of the, some may like all, but if you have to pick one amongst the all, which one you pick? Green apple. Wow, look at Ethereal special choice. Green apple. That's awesome. Mango. Mango is, in India, it's called the king of fruits. A lot of mango lovers here. You know, in India, there are like over 100 varieties of mangoes. Did you know that? Have you experienced different varieties? Some have more bushy, some are more juicy, some are more, sometimes those get stuck in your teeth, right? Have you experienced that? And you have a hard time. Yes, Biraj.
In Bangladesh, where we're from, there are many types of different mangoes. In fact, in our house in Bangladesh, we actually have many mango trees. We have a mango orchard, and there are many different types of mangoes, like big ones, juicy ones, little seed, big seed, and the ones that have those fibers that get stuck in your teeth.
We got your answer, Binayak Prabhu. We got it. That you really like mango, right? A big mango for, you know, Lord Chaitanya. I should tell you a story about mango. One time, there was Sankirtan party. And they used to do day and night Sankirtan, whole day, night chanting. And everyone was hungry. And they wanted to have something. So Lord Chaitanya took some mango seeds and just put it in the ground. And from right that very moment, such big mangoes came without seed, without any chilka, what's it called? Any covering?
The peel.
Peel, yeah, without any seed. There's a big seed in the mango, but those mangoes were full of nectar, so big that all of you put together could not finish one. Right? We should have a competition to one time. How many of you, who can eat more mangoes, right? Who is going to win? I think everyone wants to win. Who wants to have gulab jamun competition? Okay, we'll have it soon then. We'll have to call our special Bankim Prabhu for that because he can only make 1,000 gulab jamuns. Okay. Can you eat? How many of you eat 10 gulab jamuns? 10? Wow, a third can do 10. Oh, that's awesome. So I think we surely need to have this competition. So we'll have it soon. Okay. Rama also wants. Rama, your belly will explode if you eat 10. Good. So fruits. But what's the hidden meaning of the fruits? Fruits, karmanyavadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Right? Have you heard this verse? How many of you have heard this verse? What does phala mean there? What does phala mean in that verse? Ishan.
I think it means fruits.
It means fruits in that verse. Okay. Okay, can you elaborate? Fruits of what? Fruits,
Like
what?
apples, mangoes, oranges.
Apple, mangoes, oranges. Okay. Navya?
I think it's the fruit of karma.
Good job. Fruit of karma, or fruit of actions. Karmanyavadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. I see some of you're not able to control your emotions and you turn off your camera. Yeah? And you think I won't know. Huh? Good trick. We should absorb. Okay. So fruits of our actions. Fruits of our actions. What does it mean? What is your fruit of action for you? What you guys are? What's your fruits? Okay, give me examples. Type in the chat box. What do you understand by your fruits of action for you? I'm not talking about your father. I'm not talking about your grandfather. I'm talking about you. Okay. I see a lot of grades. Okay, I think that's good for a student. The fruits of karma. What's your karma? Your study. 2 types of karma, right? We have discussed that. What are 2 types of karma? Who knows the answer? Raise your hand quick. Vedi?
You said 2 types of karma, right?
Karma, yes.
Oh. Wait, never mind. I thought you said something else.
Ishan?
I think akarma and vikarma.
Karma, vikarma, that's fine. That's correct. But we have also discussed about conditional duties and constitutional duties, right? Conditional duties is your studies. And constitutional duties is bhakti. Conditional duties don't change with time, true or false? Down means false. That means they do change with time, correct? Constitutional duties change with time, true or false? Thumbs up is true, thumbs up is false. Okay, false. Very good. What's the duty for a 5-year-old? Constitutional duty? Is it the same for a 50-year-old? Constitutional duty? Yes or no? Yes, because they don't change with time. That's what we learned, right? Constitutional duties is to serve Krishna. Yes, in the ways we serve may change, right? Like a 5-year-old cannot cook bhoga for the Lord, but the essence is same. What's the principle behind making bhoga? A 5-year-old may not be able to drive a car, right? Navya can drive a car. You're 7, right? You can't drive, but you can you serve Krishna by some other ways? You can, right? Is anyone stopping you? No one's stopping you. Full permission. A 70-year-old may serve in a different way, but the intention behind all those acts of service is to please Krishna, right? So we must offer the fruits of our actions, or the results, to avoid confusion between apples and mangoes here, the results of our activities. And primarily, we're talking about your grades. And then what is toyam? Is water. This is liquid. That means we should cry for Krishna. Cry for Krishna, or cry to Krishna. Do all of you cry sometimes? Sometimes you cry? Yes, we all cry, right? We all cry. But sometimes we cry. If you want, type it in a private message and see what are the situations why you cry. Does you cry because someone said something to you? Did you cry? If you don't want to answer in the public, you can answer in a private. I want to hear some responses. What makes you cry? Because of the homework? Because of of some pressure, or some you got the COVID vaccine and it's paining you around. That's why you're crying. Homework, missing someone. Yeah, it could be frustration, pressure, bad grades, stress. I'm not saying the names, bad mood, myself. What does it mean, Krishna, Rama, cry? What does that mean? Can you elaborate that? Anger, frustration, a lot of.
When I get angry.
When you get angry upon yourself or upon your mother or the father or someone else?
Myself.
You get angry upon yourself? Okay, and then you cry. Okay. Guilt, sadness, being hurt. Okay. Thank you for sharing your heart. Just sharing makes you feel better, right? Isn't it? Sometimes just sharing your heart, and I'm like your friend. You can always share your heart. If you feel comfortable, I'll try my best to serve you. So we should cry to Krishna, okay? Because Krishna, we are trying to develop a relationship with him, isn't it? And all of you said Krishna is your friend. Most of you said, and which he is. Can anyone tell with the verse? Suhridam sarva bhutanam. Did it come in your readings? Which verse is that? Viraj?
It was 15.25, right, Prabhuji?
15:25, you said?
Yeah.
15:25 is not even in your 50 verses. Oh.
No, sorry. I thought it was 18.55, right, Prabhuji?
1865.
1855. What was the verse? Surdam Sarva Bhutanam.
Actually, it's not in your 50 list. In that, Krishna is saying, Arjuna, you are my friend, but there is a verse, multiple verses in Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam where Krishna says, I am your best friend. I suhridam sarva bhutanam gyatva mam shantim richati. Let me quickly search what verse is that. Anyone knows?
That's in our list, I'm pretty sure. It's 6 point something.
Yeah, but that's for the mind.
Yeah, that's for the mind. Suhridam sarva bhutanam. 528. Yeah, 528 is not in your list. Bhaktaram Yajna. 529 is there. 529 is there. Okay, 529. All of you know 529? Who can tell the translation? Nishan?
A person in full consciousness of Krishna, knowing Krishna, like he's our best friend.
Good, good. So Hridam means heart, so means good. Krishna has the best heart. All we need to do is to understand that. When you go through all these emotions, when you shared your reason for crying, which is fine, first of all, don't be too guilty. Everyone cries. There is no one in this room, including myself, who can say, I never cry. Actually, crying means we have a soft heart. Arjuna was also crying. In chapter 1 of Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna was crying. You know that, right? Towards the end of the chapter 1, he was crying. So crying means those who don't cry actually have a very, very hard heart. You know that? That does not mean that we should cry in every situation. Oh, that guy stole my pencil and I'm crying, right? That's not a good reason to cry. Or someone said, hey, you look like an elephant, and then you start crying, right? So there should be, and when we cry, even if, let's say, for those pity reasons we cry, we should cry to Krishna. That Krishna, my friend said very harsh to me, or my mother said this to me, I really didn't like. You are my best friend. You hear me. And we should speak out our heart to him, right? Because he's our best friend. Will any of our friends, mothers, fathers, etc., accompany us in the next lifetime? No matter how best they are or seemingly best they may be? No, right? But will Krishna accompany us? Yes. No matter in whatever life species we may be born. All of you are very nice devotees. You'll go back home, back to Godhead, or take birth in more advanced devotee families. You're not taking birth in the lower species because you're practicing bhakti. But still, no matter wherever you are, after 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40, 50 years, or 20 lifetimes from now, Krishna will always be with you. Remember that. Okay? Even in your next life, you remember that. So we should cry to Krishna. We should cry to Krishna, please help me. Kunti Maharani was also crying. In one way, the prayers are basically full of a heart full of gratitude. And in joy also, sometimes we say the tears of joy. We should share that with our best friend, right? When we share our joys and sorrows with our best friends, we must. Okay, so these are the 4 things. Everyone knows the hidden meaning behind this. Okay, so these are the things which help us. Next verse, who knows? 927. Raise your hand if you know 927. Om Patel.
I don't remember how it starts, but I remember doing it.
Yat karoshi.
Yat karoshi yadashnashi yat choshi dashika yat tapasyasi kanteya tat kuru swamadarpanam.
Very good. Who knows the meaning? Yat karoshi. What does that mean? Yes, Sampada?
I don't know what that really means, but I think the whole verse means whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you perform, just offer it to me. Do it like as an offering to me.
Very good. Yat karoshi, karna, karo, karma, whatever you do. Okay? Karo. Padai karo. Shaitani mat karo. Right? Your mom says that? Karo. Okay? Padai karo. Yat karoshi. Whatever you do. Yat means whatever. Yat, yaha, yaha, yatra, all these with whatever. In Hindi say jaha. Jo karo, yaha, yah prayati. Lot of time the word yah comes. Yatra, yatra yogeshvara Krishna, wherever. So, yat karoshi, whatever you do. So try to understand the root, right? Yatra yogeshvara Krishna, okay? Yat karoshi yat ashnasi, eating. Ashnami prayat atmanaha. You remember that? So that's how you have to link. What's that verse? Ashnami prayat atmanaha. You learned that in chapter 3. Yes, Lakshay?
I thought Ashnami Prayatatmanaha was in the Patram Pushpam shloka.
Very good. 926, Ashnami Prayat Atmana. Yes, actually it's there. You're right. 926, we just read. I'm getting old. You're right. In the 313, which I was thinking, there is the other, but I think you got it, right? Ashnami means accept, whatever we accept, right? Ashnami Prayat Atmana. Krishna will accept. So, Yat Karoshida Ashnasi, Yat Juhosi. And dadami buddhi yogam tham. So the dad dhatu is to give. Dadami buddhi. I give the knowledge. Whatever you give away. So whatever we give away. Has any one of you given anything to anyone or any place? Or okay, type in the chat box. Let me see what you have given and where you have given. Okay, all toys to my brother. Okay, love to others, clothes to goodwill. Good. Christmas present, very nice. Donations to India, food. Very good. All these are nice examples. Okay, goodwill, Patel brothers, you have given books, very nice. You have given clothes, you have given the soup kitchen, very nice. Awesome. I think so. Basically, food, toys, clothes, money, etc. Books, prasadam. Very good. All these are wonderful examples. Good job. I think you're good. Good. Yeah. So now, all these things we have to do in relationship with the Supreme Lord. Okay. So now, your homework is to understand more deeply these two verses, because all these will help us to always remember Krishna, and so that we can do things in relationship to Krishna. So first, make a list of the major things you do. Your eating, right? Sleeping, your studies, right? These are the main things we do. Taking care of the body, right? Spend some time there. Talking to friends, parents, family members, etc. That's also comes in doing, right? Whatever you do. How do we do that in relationship to Krishna? By shouting at them, right? What do you think? Will Krishna be happy? Good job shouting at your brother. Good job shouting at your mother. Will Krishna give his blessings? No? Everyone says no. So that means if we are doing so, it's not in relationship to Krishna, correct? You all agree with that? That means Krishna won't be happy. That means what we want. That means our relationship will weaken. We have to strengthen our relationship, right? You all agree? We have to strengthen our relationship. And how it will strengthen? By doing things in relation to Krishna. You all agree with that? So I would like you all to think about more on these two verses and practical things. Okay, I'm not talking about that the things which your parents are doing. Okay, I'm not talking about, and think in daily life things. Okay, daily life things, and then you focus more on making maybe 2 columns you make. What things you would want to do to start improving your relationships? Or where are your areas of weakness? That means you're doing which are hurting currently, which are hurting your relationship. You know what I mean? For example, watching cartoons. Is it in relationship to Krishna? Will it help you to strengthen your relationship? No, right? For example, shouting at others. Will it help you to strengthen your relationship? Will it help us? No, I'm also included. I'm talking to myself also. No. Eating junk food out in some hotels, restaurants, etc. Will it help us? Whatever we eat, is it that in relationship to Krishna? We have to ask ourselves. I see a few hands up. Let's take that. So yeah, let's take some reflections first. Lakshay, go ahead, and then Biraj, you speak.
I have a question, Guruji. It's about the when you're saying the meanings of Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam, when you were talking about the fruits and like your actions give you like kind of represent fruits, like if you do bad actions, does it like kind of like being represented by something like doesn't like a fruit that doesn't taste like a fruit or vegetable that doesn't taste good, and like if you do good actions like devotional services, you got a fruit that like tastes like sweet. Is it kind of like that?
Absolutely, we can link it that way. All these things, Patram, Pushpam, Phalam, Toyam. Do we offer a bad, ugly-looking rose to Krishna, which is 10 days old, about to rotten? We will offer the best one. Well, some Krishna didn't say that. Krishna says, offer me a flower. This is also a flower. It's rotten. So what? It's implied, right? If someone treat others the way you want to be treated, will you be jumping in joy if someone offers you a rose with a rotten smell? Will you be jumping in ecstasy up and down, right? No, you'll say, keep this ugly rose with you, right? So it's implied. Similarly, if you have to offer grades, you should offer the best ones. Well, I got 4 out of 10. Krishna, take it. I got this for you. I barely passed. Right? This is what I got for you. Will Krishna be jumping in joy to see that? No, you should get the maximum. Of course, we have to do best in our control. Sometimes, and be detached. So yes, same with activities also, right? Activities also, we must do the best. All good things in the world are difficult, right? Tolerance, humility, self-control, etc. Gratitude, right? So yes, same fruits. Will we offer okay, most of you like mangoes, and we'll do a competition, which all are excited for, right? You're excited for that? But I'll get the most rotten mangoes. You ready for that? No, you won't like to smell them, what to speak of eating them. I'm just kidding, I'll get the best ones for you. Okay, don't worry. But just kidding here, we won't like to smell them. We're not going to near that place. Similarly, yes, we don't have to offer bad activities to the Lord. Someone asked His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj, how can we offer, you say everything can be used in Krishna's service, right? So someone asked Maharaj that how can we offer bad desires? I have a bad desire, or I have a bad habit. How can I offer my bad habit or bad desire to Krishna? Let's hear from all of you. Who wants to answer that question? Or try? I know it's a tough question, but let's see. Yes, Mahima?
I'm not sure, Prabhuji, but what I do when I don't do like something good is I just accept that and I feel like that's my karma that I got it. And I ask Krishna like to help me do better like next time.
Very good. And whether he replied in the chat that you don't. So basically, that's both of you said right, that we can offer our bad desires or bad activities by giving them up. Right? That Krishna, you will be happy if I don't do these activities, that it becomes in relation to Krishna, correct? That's what 927 is saying, correct? What does 927 say? Whatever you do it as an offering to me. If a bad thought is coming, let me think of a positive thought. If I have a desire to watch something bad, let me not watch it. That will please Krishna. If I have a desire to shout on someone, express my anger on someone, let me not do it because it will not please Krishna. Right? So this is very important. Easier said than done. But if we develop these habits, they will reap you lifelong results. Right? That's how your flower of bhakti will blossom, my dear friends. Okay? I think we covered a lot, but I want you all to discuss this topic more. Read the 2 verses, very important. Go through word by word meaning. Absorb these verses, okay? Go deeper in these 2 verses, 26, 27. Try to understand, what does karoshi mean? What are the things I do? What are the things I should not do? What things I'm not doing in relation? Go deeper. What does ashnasi means? Eating. Okay, what am I eating? Is in relation to Krishna? Is it helping me to connect better? The objective of the essay is not just to write some lines, okay? My goal is not that I expect that you write some lines so that you can check the box, okay, homework done. Now Prabhuji will be happy. I won't be happy if you do it or don't do it. I'll be happy if you go deeper in this, okay? And that homework is just there to facilitate that to happen, right? So same with ashnasi, same all these things, okay? Any questions? No question. It means everything is clear, right? Right, Navya? Prakriti, Prapti, Vyom, Varun. Actually, I feel I feel that I'm not doing justice, that you all are present, but still you don't engage, and I don't get to see you, and you don't get to I don't get to talk to you. So I feel I'm not doing my duty right here. So if you want to help me, or if you want to help yourself, I would like you to, to keep your cameras on so I can see you, you can see me, we can talk to each other, and we can have meaningful conversations and learn from each other. Yes, Sampada?
Can we offer like chips and sodas to Krishna, even if it's like junk foods, and have them as prasadam?
What does our Krishna Council team say? Oh, I see a lot of, okay, why don't you type in your chat, if you say yes, or if you say no, there are 2 options. Or if you say once in a blue moon, 3 options I'll give you. Blue moon means once in a month, once in a quarter. No, we're not talking about the sweets, you're talking about chips, soda, junk food, outside, mainly outside processed food, which you buy in Walmart and bags and of all these stuff you're talking about, right, Sampada? Don't give me hypothetical answers. You say here, no, never, and if I come to your home and you're drinking soda every day, okay? I don't want that. I want to see what's in your current situation, okay? Most of you are saying no, little, okay. Okay, raise your hand, or if you want to say how many of you eat these things currently. outside processed food, whether chips or kurkure, or I don't know what all comes, whether ice creams, all these things, right? So I see most of the hands up, which is okay, right? Which is okay. Okay in the sense, things don't change overnight, right? I see Rama having a nice cone of ice cream, huh? Is showing by example. Okay. Rama is got the award recently, most terrific kid in the school. So my dear friends, I don't want to force anything upon you. This is a natural thing. There's an ideal thing to do, and there is the bad thing to do, and then there is the journey between like the current state. So everyone's current state could be different. Some of you could be eating these things every day. Some of you could be eating these things. I'm not saying who does that. This is, you have to reflect. You're all now not like 2-year-olds or 5-year-olds. You're all growing up. You have to see, is this thing right for me? Yes or no? If it's not right for me, and if I do it every day or every so often, will it help me or not? If when you take the responsibility of your life, which you all should, otherwise you'll always remain dependent in a bad way. Dependent in a good way is good, but dependent on the homework dependent on the parents for the homework is not a good way of dependence, right? So you think, okay, you decide. And try to cut down the frequency. Like, let's say if you eat, I think we have discussed this earlier also. If you are eating 5 times a week, then come to 3 times a week. If you're eating 5 times a month, then come to 3 times a month or once a week. Okay. And just think rationally. This sodas, or what is it made up of? How many spoons of sugar are there in 1 can of soda? Anyone knows? See, all of you are so scientific. Everyone knows the answer pretty much. Yes, Om?
I think it's about 32 grams.
32 grams. Just to connect in the spoons, how many spoons of sugar? Anyone knows? Yes, Viraj?
In terms for spoons, it would be like
8 spoons.
spoons. You can get to 25 spoons for some of the over-caffeinated versions.
My goodness.
Prabhuji, maybe it could get like 30 or 35 because depending on how much
quantity.
Sweet they want it to be, it might be like that much sugar.
So, me personally, when I'm traveling or something, there is an emergency, I take things which have the least processing, right? For example, if I have to, I'll take organic quinoa chips or banana chips or potato chips. These are the things I kind of take once in a blue moon, not every day, not every week, not every month, especially in traveling with jobs and stuff. This is my situation. Your situation is different. You don't have to travel a lot, especially independently. But the point is, yes, taste good. The taste is is what tempts us, right? You all agree with that? Taste tempts us, right? The taste buds. So the point is, when the taste tempts us, we have to use our intelligence. It's a mind intelligence dialogue. It's a good dog, bad dog dialogue. Now, to overcome that, the bad dog is saying, it's so tasty, you drank it last time, it was wonderful, take it. See, your friends take it, your neighbor takes it, your brother takes it, you also take it. But then you have to hear the intelligence, right? 30 to 40 grams of sugar, that's 15-20 spoons in one go. You think it will have a very good impact to the health? You'll go strong, healthier? No. Or everything will go down. Teeth problems and obesity and health and in long run, sugar and so many cholesterol and everything will go back. Someone will say, well, I say diet, I take diet Coke. One of my friends said, like, I take diet. Those are been proven that they links to, they have the caffeine also, which is an addiction, right? So you all are very scientific. You all do research and all. This is proven things, right? So my point is regulate. Now coming back to Sampada's question, can we offer them? We can offer them mentally, okay? So firstly, they should not have onion, garlic and things like that, okay? If you're taking once in a blue moon, Krishna says, Krishna, you are my best friend. You know me. I am very fallen, but you are my best friend. And I am promising you that I am taking this 5 times a month, but I'll take 3 times a month only from next month, okay? It's between you and me. I'll take 3 times. And you are the Supreme Lord also. So Krishna, you kind of, I'm mentally offering it to you. I want to improve. You help me to improve. You give me the strength to say no to my tongue when it demands. And I need your help here. Talk to Krishna. Engage with him. He will help you. What if you accidentally offer something? Accidents are accidents. Accidents means you don't want to. You do it unintentionally. So Krishna will forgive us. Okay? Accidents means you didn't intend to do it. No one wants accidents, right? You didn't plan to do it. So what ask forgiveness. Sorry, Krishna. He's your friend, right? If you sometimes do a mistake to your friend, but you didn't intend to do it, and do you beg for forgiveness, won't your friend say, it's fine? It happens. Today you did it, tomorrow maybe I'll do it. Okay? Yes, Vinayak, I think we're running a little over time. I want to, and you have schools and stuff tomorrow, right? So last question.
Proji, I have to say, first of all, soda, it was first created to cure headaches, and the better something tastes, the worse it is for you. And the worse it tastes, the better it is for you.
That's a very nice point. So now we decide whether we want to go with the health or the taste. The things which are tasty are not healthy, the healthy are not tasty. But sometimes there's a good combination also, like a balanced diet. Like you all like dal rice too. Most of you like dal rice. It's healthy, it's tasty. You like roti, ghee is nice, right? It's tasty. Many things are tasty also. It's not that in bhakti the things are not tasty. We have to moderate our diet. Okay, so let's pause here because you have schools. I don't want to delay you. So okay, so will you all, I think it was nice. I thought to share some stories, but maybe next time, remind me. We'll talk some stories in this connection. This is a very important section of the chapter of the Bhagavad Gita. So we are kind of going a little deeper here because this is life. The whole aim of Bhagavad Gita is to remember Krishna and to develop religion. The whole aim of bhakti, the whole aim of life is to develop connection with Krishna. If we do that, life is perfect. Okay, so write about it. This is an important time we're reading. So let's pause here. Gurave Gaura Chandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tad Bhaktaya Namo Namah. Thank you so much. Viraj, Vinayak, Mishti, Ethereal, Mahima, Lakshay, Atar, Vinita, Navya, Avni, Vedi, Ishan, Vihan, Om, Prakriti, Prapti, Vyom, Sampada, Sahas, Krishna, Rama. You're all amazing devotees. Lakshay, I'm sorry if I missed anyone. It was not intentional, so you'll forgive me, I hope. All of you are so amazing. I'm so grateful to be in your company. Okay, so you have a good night. I'll see you next time. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you.